Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of our Yummy Web series. We'll be creating a web app in which people can rate different restaurants around the world. For this episode, I've decided to go ahead and create a Docker Compose file. This is much better than what I had yesterday, where I was trying to run my Postgres container using a CL terminal. That was quite bad because it wouldn't actually terminate properly and the port would still be in use. But the hope is by having this Docker Compose file, not only can I orchestrate my different services, such as my database container, my web app container, and my actual Python backend container, but the hope is that when I do try to develop in other computers, such as on my Mac, or when it does come to deploy, having this Docker Compose file can really help me out. So for this video, we'll be just setting out our basic Postgres database and seeing if it works. So I was actually reading on the internet. I was on the Docker website reading about how to do Postgres. And then there's some good reasons on Docker Compose as well. If you do read on Docker Compose what it is, it's a tool for defining. So why is Compose? And there's 4 big advantages: simplified, efficient collaboration. Simplified, this allows for multiple containers on one YAML file, which is what I'm trying to do. Efficient collaboration. I'm not collaborating between developers, but I will be collaborating between different environments, so it'll be good for this. Rapid application development, so it composes caches files. So if I do have an image, and I'll be able to reuse these existing containers. And lastly, I think this portability across environments is quite important for me as well. So Docker Compose actually quite changed a bit. The Docker Compose that I used to know used to be a Docker Compose YAML file, but now I think the name has changed. The canonical name has changed. Well, not the canonical name, but compose.yaml works just fine. So that is what I have named this file, compose.yaml. And then these 4 commands. I think these top 2 are the most important ones. Docker Compose up, start all the services is defined, and Docker Compose down stops it. There is a quick illustration of how it might all work. Quite similar to what I have, a front-end service with a web app, and a backend service with a database. For these certificates, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do right now. I haven't thought about them just yet, but they do exist. So let's actually go through and see what my Postgres database container looks like. So services, currently I only have 1. I just named it a database. It uses Postgres 15. It opens on port 5432. And the password is 1234. This is not secure for the moment, especially when I do go to deploy it. But for the moment being, for temporary value, it's not the end of the world. And then for the volumes, we'll be mapping the PG data inside this, well, that's the path within our, that's the path within our container once that container boots up. Am I supposed to have a PG data volume here? I'm not too sure, to be honest, but maybe not. But either way, if I do Docker Compose up, well, because I did run it before, it's going to skip all the initialization and it will be able to run it up. So let's see if this actually exists. So if we go to dbeaver, not dbbeaver, dbeaver. And then I already did connect to it actually, so we do have a valid connection here, but I'll show you if we edit it. So localhost port 5432, post username is default Postgres, and the password is 1234, and we'll be able to connect to it. Database is still completely empty because we haven't done anything on it. But yeah, cool, good to know that our Docker Compose is working. This video is going to be quite short. I just really wanted to pump out a video today, but hopefully the next video would be a bit longer, in which I can go into more detail about what the actual application is, and maybe I'll do some designing as well. Seeing we have a database, we do need a schema, so maybe a ERD diagram would be good, or even just any diagram at all, which just specifies what I am trying to do with this web app and how users should be interacting with the app. Sounds pretty good. So thanks for watching, guys.